Hi everyone, Scorp here, continuing the Duelist Roses Redux 2 playthrough with plants. If the audio was messed up last episode, I'm sorry. I realized I had a setting wrong right after I finished. Yeah, my bad. Maybe it was perfectly fine and, you know, all of the noise cancellation programs and everything just dealt with it, but we'll see. I haven't even looked at the VOD yet to check. So here's hoping it's fine. Okay. Try to not do that again. Yeah. Oh, I'm going to restart the game real quick. Be right back. I have a sound glitch, so BRB. Oh, that's fixed. Good thing restarting just fixes that. I guess it's time for another reincarnation. Oh, change slime. We can throw that in the deck. That's a really good card. Clown zombie, clowning around, and an invisible wire. I don't actually like the destruction type trap as much as the next person, so probably won't play it. Invisible wire is a fine card, especially against like the weaker opponent. It deals with like 90% of the things in the game. Whereas like acid trap hole deals with like 98%. So yeah, it's fine. It's just it's not as good as it could be. But we're gonna go ahead and do Weevil first because he's got a whole bunch of forest grain for us. So hopefully that goes well for us. If that's a double equipped Dragamon, I'm gonna be very, very sad. Oh. Okay. It is an opponent that doesn't know what he's doing. Cool. He should have, what, 5 summoning power, so that should be a monster. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Oh, it's a dungeon worm. It's good for me. I am going to move a little closer. Yeah. We can just throw this down. I will throw down Tears of the Mermaid next turn. Hopefully to catch another card of his. Well, I guess I'm probably not throwing it down next turn. Because there's nowhere good to place it. I will, however, place this face up. I would like to get to Colonel rank, but it's probably not going to happen very quickly because these games are going very fast. Oh, that's a Jiraiya. Good thing it was in defense so my creature won. Okay, that'll give him a pupa. Unfortunate. I needed him to not beat one of my creatures this turn. Well, let's get rid of this pupa. means he only ends up with a Great Moth, which I can probably deal with, in comparison to a Perfectly Ultimate, which I really can't deal with. And we'll put another trap next to our leader so that he can't hit us directly, or it's harder for him to. He could definitely hit us directly now. Okay. 2 monsters. 3, and this card is a Speller Trap. Yeah, okay. Now we just need 2,000 damage, so I think this does it. So yeah, Weevil actually has a really, really solid deck. He also has a bunch of real bad cards in his deck, but he has a bunch of really, really good cards in his deck too, so... Well, now I'm just wishing that I'd played Insect. But I already did an Insect playthrough with a starter deck, so... Yeah, insects are just busted in modded because of Arsenal Bug and Pupa of Moth. Having access to those cards is just absurd. Oh well, that was good enough. Got ourselves a reincarnation, we got the win. More reincarnations of about 18 deck cost. There's some just absurdly strong cards that are around this deck cost, so this is why I usually reincarnate around here. Nothing of real value here, unfortunately, but that's to be expected this time. I'm not save stating on reincarnations, so I'm expecting to get some less than optimal reincarnations, that's for sure. We haven't really gotten anything spectacularly good yet, but I don't expect to. It's hard to... There aren't really one-off cards that plants have that are insanely strong. Also, we're going to have to really utilize this normal strip of field, since we're weak on everywhere else. So we'll just do one of these. Drop the big Rose Buster and hope that 3,000 is enough for him to not be able to get over it. Hey, bud. Put that next to our deck leader. How do I want to do this? I'd like to just weaken all of his creatures if I can, so... See if Korrigashi can get that done. Oh, Brachioridus! I should have moved that Shadow Spell away. It's okay though. How about we just flip this? Let's see what we can bait. I guess I'll make this fusion. That Brachioridus is not very big, so we might be able to exploit it. I am a little worried about a Serpentine Princess, so... Well, we have an answer to one, so that's good. go ahead and flip this face up. I want more experience, as I've pretty much a broken record at this point saying, I want experience, I want experience, I want experience. So... Well, Crocodilus is not going to do it, bud, so... I'll be honest, that just ain't it. Okay, go for it, buddy. That is going to be a lot of damage, man. Well, he can only move like one space at a time now because of his own cards, so... Glad he slowed himself down. Well, that's a paralyzing potion.png. No, it was a shift. Bro didn't activate that shift and just dome me for 3,000? Okay. It's kind of... it's whatever, but... Man, I wish the AI were intelligent, capable, competent. Is it terrifying that I have to move backwards so that that tentacle plant can actually get beaten over by this Brachioridus? The bait. The bait was just too strong. He just took it. Oh good, where are all your reptiles? Okay. You have 4 reptiles, nice. And 1 Brachioridus that's losing you the game. I mean, I didn't even need to buff that. It was just, he was just dead. How? How, man? Well, there's nothing in here for us. Shift is an interesting card, but that's about where I would stop that description. Yeah, red medicine's just not going to be good enough for our deck, unfortunately, but oh well. I find it kind of scary just how easy we've had it going through the game. Somebody's gonna be a problem at some point, right? Somebody's gotta be a problem. We're just gonna continue doing reincarnations and hoping for something good that will never come. Princess Ruby is not great. Weather Control is usually a good card in any deck that isn't plant. Weather Control is great for getting rid of opponent's fielded bonuses, but the problem is when you don't have... or when you're weak on Wasteland, it doesn't help. So, and a lot more of the opponents on this side actually like Wasteland terrain compared to the ones in France. That pretty much all non-Wasteland people. Now, this is a duel that can go technically badly. I should have put Korogashi on the left side because he's more likely to summon over there. But we'll just do this. 2300 is not very big, but it's the best we can do. Now, if we had Woodland Sprite, which was a plant, we would just absolutely obliterate this guy, so it's just something to keep in mind. We have not drawn anything decent, so... And I really just need to draw a single Fiend. This guy would actually be nice to get a card or two from. Unfortunately, most of the cards that I'm really looking for aren't going to be all that great. I'm really looking for like level 3 and lower Fiends, which unfortunately he doesn't play many of. Like a Karibo. That Castle of Dark Illusions is actually a huge issue. Oh, I should not have done that. Oh well. We'll make the best out of a bad situation. And hope that he can't get over this with his other creature, although it did get weakened by 300, so there's a good chance he can't get over this. That Castle of Dank Illusions, really annoying. It's a 1-of in his deck, so I really hoped he didn't draw it. Okay, now we have the Shadow Spell ready. And a Mesmer for this side. I am just going to kill whatever card this is with the Change Slime. I need to draw another Fiend. A Needle Ball? Well, hey, it's a good Fiend. Also, we discovered a couple episodes ago that you can Goblin Fan Needle Ball's effect. These are not the cards I'm looking for. I am just discarding because I need to get through my deck now. I need cards that'll help. It doesn't really matter though, he's not going to set up and actually kill me or anything. He doesn't have inevitability, which is like something that this game just doesn't have a lot of. Let's see if he can get over this Rose Spectre now that it's out of my leader range. Good. Gives me several turns to deal with that. Well, I have about 1,000,000 traps, so that's nice. Let's take off another chunk of his life point. 1,300 is a good amount. Need this paralyzing potion to protect the Fairy King. Thinking of Yami Makai. Terrifying. That's a big neck hunter. This is a very big neck hunter, honestly. Oh, there's the Dark Artist right on schedule. Well, there's my target. A 2250 neck hunter. I want rid of more cards, so we'll do this. Oh, there's another good target for me on the other side. 2200. It's 1600 now. It's super weak. And I drew nothing. Cool. We're just gonna do this. This is no longer a problem. Ooh, Needle Ball. That's a tiny creature. I don't mind getting hit by another Needle Ball hit, though. Okay. That's a lot of damage. Good job, Rose Spectre. And then we should have enough damage to win here. Oh look, our opponent just couldn't kill us, even though he had us trapped. Okay. We didn't get any Nuzzlers, which is unfortunate. We did get this Needle Ball, though. Hey, we got the Needle Ball triple into a Flame Swordsman. Okay, that's going right in the trash pile. I'm not even remotely sorry to Joey. It's not a good card. Okay. Needle Ball's going in the deck, by the way. That's where we're at. This Trent can go. It's not good. Needle Ball, and then do the Santhros Forest. Block attack, not great. Ooh, Goblin Fan's really good. And a Mystery Hand. Wow. I think we need Happy Lover. Horagashi can probably go. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I don't know where, but we're going somewhere. Well, that's just about enough for today. Yeah. Uh, we have a couple opponents left, these two, that have really detrimental fields to us. This guy's always annoying because of his deck cost. Although we're playing plants, so our deck cost is pretty low. But then these other two were pretty easy for this deck. And then this guy, and then, yeah. Not terrible. Yeah. Plants, everybody. They're doing pretty well. So, yeah. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice day.